Hey, aloha everyone. Nayeva Florie here, coming right back for our back office training. If you missed the first one, please go watch the first one where I show you how to log in. I show you what the Dreams technology is and everything that you have access to back there. And this is episode number 2, where we're going to be diving more into the back office and our organization. So welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. And if you haven't logged in here before, you can go to backoffice.mypurium.com. Right here, you can see at the very top, backoffice.mypurium.com. And so I'm already logged in here today. I am going to my organization. So there's a couple different ways you can get there. You can either go to organization and then go down to Unilevel team, which is right here. That's one way to get there, and it's going to open you up to this page. The other way to get here and take us back to the home page, you just click right here on the Purium logo. It takes you back to the first page, and you can go ahead and go to your dashboard, this very first box here to the left, and you can click on View Current Downline. So this is actually the easiest way, and it takes you right back to that same page. So that's how I like to come down to this Unilevel area and learn more. So now that I'm in here, I can see down here I have lots of different levels happening of different people in my team. I can see people's team ID numbers if I ever need to look that up. I can see people's names. So I'm going to show you how to sort through your back office because there is so much you can do back here. So the first one I want to show you is right here where there's the level. If you have more than one level in your team, you can sort them. By clicking here one time, it will bring all your level 1s right here to the top. So you can see I can now scroll down here and everybody's going to be a level 1 for the first few pages. I'm going to go ahead and click it again, and it will bring me to my level 7 because that's the most levels that I have. And so I can actually see however many levels down. I'm going to go ahead and put this back to where it was. I clicked it a third time and it brought me home back to where it was with the mixed levels of, you know, who I've enrolled and who they've enrolled. The next one that you can go to is where it says name. Right next to where it says name, there's a little funnel. You can click on this funnel to search up anybody in your back office. So if you're curious if so-and-so's ordered recently or where they're at, you need to look up somebody's information in their back office, you want to go to the funnel and click on it. It's going to bring you down to this drop-down menu. You want to make sure and go to the option that says contains because it's the only one that really works for this part of the search. So go ahead and click on contains, and then you can go ahead and type in somebody's name, whatever it contains. So either their first and last name. So for this one, I'll type in Johnson. I can go ahead and look up anybody whose last name is Johnson has now popped up in my back office. I can now search up, you know, go look for Johnson. Obviously, I could have searched up somebody's first name and that would have brought me probably closer. So let's put in like Jennifer, which I probably also have a lot of Jennifers. So I can go look up Jennifer though, and if I don't know her last name, I can go find her back here, and maybe I needed her account number so that I could submit a customer care request or something for her. So now I can go look at Jennifer, I could go look at her account number. If you want to, you can actually click on their account number and have it pop open so that way you can see their information, you can go see who their upline is, you can see how close they are to rank advancing if they're building a business, you can go see if they have a smart order on file or if it's ever shipped out, you can go see what they've ordered by clicking on orders and then clicking on their order, and then let me click right back out of there because now I'm in her order. I can also go see her volumes. So if she's building a business, I can go see the volumes that she's had over the months to see how her growth is going if I am coaching her and helping her build a business. You can go see all of her activity back here. So that's one way that you can go find somebody and figure out what's happening with their account. I'm going to go ahead and bring myself home. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear this search, and now I'm back home where I started. The next one over says tree. So everybody that has a tree in their column means that they are a brand partner and they have the ability to share gift cards. And so it's important that we reach out to them and set up a call with our upline if they haven't been if they've been enrolled as a business and they haven't yet connected with our upline. Please set up a call for them to get connected and get some coaching from somebody that has had success in this business already. So here's the tree section. The cool thing about the tree section is that you can click on it and it will bring you to somebody's tree, so their downline. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this downline here on this person's tree, and it brings me to all of her team members, all the people on her tree. So now that I'm in her tree, I can go see what's happening in her downline. I can go see who all her level ones are. Maybe I double click this to bring all the levels ones to the top. There's some different things you can do back here. You can go see who has customer sales that you might want to reach out to. There's so much you can do. I'm going to go ahead and go back to where I was. Oh, it brought me back to my front page. So I'm going to go ahead and click back into here, going back to my Unilevel. And the next row over is PV. This is personal volume. So this is where you can see who has placed their personal orders this month. This is where I could click to have all my level ones come to the top. Personal order here. I'm going to go ahead and double click this one to see who all has their personal orders in. So this shows me everybody who has a personal order in and how much it is. So this is really helpful. I can see who's placing orders and how much they're placing orders for and what all is going on. And already I'm seeing some people that I need to reach out to. So what a great back office training. The next one over, so I'm gonna go ahead and back out of that. So I'm back to my front page where I'm at the top with my personal order. My customer, the next one over is our customer sales. So remember, if you watch the first one, then you know that you get a $50 bonus every time you reach $1,000 in customer sales. So you want to be watching this number right here, because this, when you get to $1,000 in customer sales, you get an extra $50 bonus. So if you don't already know this, you get paid 20% on your customers and 5% on your brand partners. But you get a 5% bonus when you reach $1,000 in sales, or every time you reach a new K Club. So if you reach 2,000 in customer sales, you will get a $100 bonus. And that keeps rising with your K Clubs that you reach. So you get $50 for every K Club every single month. So that's an amazing way to leverage your income and get the residual income, is by building quality customer service and customers that are returning. And that will be really great retention for you in your business and your paycheck. So moving on over, we have our GV. This is our group volume. This is the volume of everybody in our business, all the customers and the brand partners. So this number is how close are you to your business goal. So if you watch the first one, I kind of showed you how to map it out in that little pie chart. And if you haven't watched that first segment yet, go back and watch it. So, and it also shows me how many people I have actively enrolled right here. The cool thing about all this is you can actually dive into some of these areas and figure out what is happening in your back office. So for instance, right here at customers, I want to see everybody that has customer sales. And as you can see, there's a lot of zeros in here of people that maybe aren't building a business anymore, or they're brand partners that, you know, have turned into customers. And so I can go to this customer column and I can click it once. You'll see it shows all zeros. I click it a second time, and all of my customers are now right here, or everybody with customer sales, I should say, are just right here at the top. So I can see that I have 2 team members that have already reached the 1K club this month. So that's awesome. They earned $200 for their commissions, as well as their $50 bonus for reaching 1K clubs so far this month. And then you can see over here, one of them has already reached consultant or above. The other one is almost to consultant. So I can go down here. I can see that another team member has 569 in customer sales. So I could reach out and see what I could do to help her increase her customer sales, or reach out to some of her customers to get her to 1K club or beyond. And so I'll do the same with any of these that have at least 200 customer volume. I will reach out to them and let them know that it's really not that hard to get another 800 in customer volume and get a $50 bonus, as well as help a few people get healthy. So that's one of the segments. The next one is the GV. The GV is how close people are to their next rank goal. So if you're running for consultant, it's 1,000 GV. If you're running for director, it's 2,500 GV. If you're running for executive, it's 6,000 GV. And if you're running for diamond, it's 15,000 GV. So I'm going to go ahead and click on GV once. It's going to bring up all zeros, and I'm going to click on it a second time, and my numbers are going to come back, and it's in order from highest to lowest. So basically this shows me who's the closest to reaching their next rank, and all the way down to the people with the least amount of points. So I have mine right up at the top, obviously. Then I have my next team member right below me, and so on and so forth. So it shows me who is closest to their next rank. Obviously, this person that has 2,000 GV is really close to reaching director. So I'm going to reach out to them and the people that are building a business in their downline and help them enroll at least 500 more GV and get them to director or beyond. It's still early in the month, so this person will probably get to, executive or maybe even diamond this month. And so you can see, I can go down the list here. I can see who's already reached consultant this month, or who is on their way to reaching that goal, and I could help them. So for instance, this person has 877 BV, and she has 2 people actively enrolled. So she is super close to reaching consultant. She just needs to enroll another person. Oh, and then I go over here and notice she hasn't placed her personal order. So I also need to reach out to her and remind her to go ahead and order what she wants for the month, so that she's eligible to get paid. I can also go over here and see when the last time she ordered is, and see that she tends to order mid-month or towards the end of the month. And she did order last month, so I know that she's still active and she's still building. So even though she's on level 3 of my downline over here, I can see where she's at. I can reach out to her. I know that she orders monthly. If I really want to dive deep, I can click on her account and I can go see who her upline is. If I haven't been introduced, I can ask her upline to introduce me. I can go see if she has a smart order on file, which she does. I can see what her orders are, what they've been in the past, what she's purchasing monthly. I can go see what her volumes are. What her activity is as far as enrolling people or people in her team. I can also see what her gift card code is. If I want to send her a postcard for being an amazing team member, or send her a gift because the holidays are around the corner, I can see her address. I can also see her email and phone number and be able to reach out that way. So that is some of the back office. Let's see and go back to the top. You can also so I've double clicked here. I've brought the people to the top that I want to look at. I can go ahead and scroll over to the AE, see how many actively enrolled people I have and other people have in my downline. I can, I'm going to go back to this PV column because PV is for personal volume. And I'm noticing that some of my team members don't have their personal order in. So I want to go back to this because this is a really great place that you can go and reconnect with these people, especially if I, you know, if they're building a business, they have volume under them, just reconnect with them and let them know like, hey, you have almost the volume for director and you have a customer that just placed an order. You have more than the 3 people that you need for your structure for director. All you need is your personal order and you'll probably get it this month. Let's help another friend get healthy and you'll totally have it in the bag. So, you know, it's really important to go make sure that everybody has their personal order in and to go see where they are at and help them to reach their goals. So I hope you love this segment. Please come back for more. This was segment 2 and I'm gonna